Alright, let's look at question 6. Amanda used a thermometer to measure the temperature of her drink. Which of the following shows the correct reading of the thermometer? Okay, so you look here, it's a U shape, and this U shape is actually called a meniscus. You do not need to know that, but you need to know how to read if it's a U shape, and also on the measuring cylinder. Okay, so what happens is if it's a U shape, usually we will have to read from the bottom of the U shape, not from the top, but the bottom of the U shape. Okay, we're going to put a line across here, and let's try to read the temperature. So this is 20 and this is 30. In between, we'll count how many divisions are there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 divisions between 20 and 30, means that each division represents 2 degrees. Okay, so this will be 22 and this will be 24. So therefore, the correct reading should be number 3, 24. Alright, let's move on to question 7. Which of the following statements about heat and temperature are true? So this is all on heat, this is temperature. I will highlight the ones that are true, and we'll see which one has both that are highlighted. Okay, let's start with heat. Heat is a matter. Heat is not a matter because it does not have mass and it does not occupy space. So this is wrong. Heat is measured in degrees Celsius. Yes, this is correct. So I'm going to highlight this. Now, next one. Heat is a measure of how hot or cold an object is. This is not correct. It is temperature that is a measure of how hot or how cold an object is. Heat is just the amount of energy that is present. Okay? Number 4, heat can be transferred from a hotter to a colder object. Yes, heat can only be transferred from a hotter to a colder object. Alright, so number 4 is correct. So let's look at the temperature now. Temperature is matter. No, this is not true because similar to heat, it does not have mass, it does not occupy space. Okay, next one is slightly tricky. Temperature is a form of energy. No, heat is a form of temperature. Heat is a form of energy, but temperature is only the measure of how hot or how cold an object is. So this is also wrong. Okay, next, temperature can be accurately measured by using our sense of touch. This is wrong because if you touch an object, you can only roughly guess whether it's hot or cold, but you cannot accurately measure. So can all of you highlight this is important. This is not accurate by touching. We cannot tell the temperature accurately by touching. We can only use a thermometer to accurately determine the temperature of an object. Okay, next one, hotter object have higher temperature than colder object. Yes. Okay, because hotter object has more heat energy, therefore it has a higher temperature. So the correct answer should be number 4. Alright, we'll now look at question 8. The diagram below shows a ring and a ball made of the same material. So these two are made of the same material. Ali tried to pass the ball through the ring, but he was unable to do so. So initially when he wanted to put the ball into the ring, he was not able to pass it through. So he decided to heat the ring for a while. So can all of you highlight this? He heated the ring, not the ball like what we did in class, in the science room, but we heat Ali heat the ring instead. Okay, so after heating, he found that he was able to pass the ball through the ring easily then. Okay, so which one of the following correctly identifies his observation after heating the ring? Okay, so let's see. After he heats the ring, it should expand. So here, expanded should be what would happen to the ring after heating it. Okay, but let's look at the ball. Did he heat the ball? No, he did not heat the ball, so it should not expand. But did he also put the ball into a bowl of cold? So now let's look at the ball. Alright, so did he also put the ball into a cold water? No, he did not, so it should not contract. Did he heat the ball? No, he did not, so it should not expand. So therefore, the ball should remain the same size. So the only thing that should expand is the ring, and the ball should remain the same size because he did not do anything to the ball. Okay, so therefore the correct answer should be number 4. Let's look at question 9. Alright, question 9 says that Aaron placed an ice cube into a beaker of hot water as shown below. Which of the following statement is true? Okay, so first of all, because we know this is the object from a hot and there is a cold object, so let's write down which is the hotter object, which is the colder object. Okay, so the ice cube is going to be cold and the hot water is of course going to be hot. Okay, so can you write this down in your paper? Alright, so which of the following is true? So the first one said that the ice cube lost heat to the beaker and the surroundings. So the ice cube, which is cold, will it have sufficient heat to lose it to the surroundings? No, it will not. So the first one is wrong. Okay. Second one, hot water gained heat from the beaker and the surrounding. No, because it's hot water, so therefore it should be hotter than the surroundings and the environment. So number 2 is also wrong. Number 3, the hot water gained heat from the ice cube and the surroundings. So same thing, the ice cube is colder. So how is it able to gain heat from the ice cube? So this is also wrong. Alright. Last of all, the hot water lost heat to the beaker, to the ice cube, and to the surroundings. So yes, this is correct because hot water is hotter, is able to lose heat to anything else that is cooler. So the other thing that's cooler is the ice cube, the beaker, and the surrounding air are all cooler than the hot water. So number 4 is the correct answer. Let's move on to question 10. Okay. Priya made a cup of hot tea and placed it on a wooden table to cool it. Okay, so she made a cup of hot tea and she wants to cool it. Okay, what could she do to cool the hot tea down faster? So we want the hot tea to become cool at a faster speed. Okay, so let's see what she can do. She could wrap the cup with a towel. So a towel is actually an insulator. So let's write down. Because it's made of cloth, there is air trapped inside as well. So this is an insulator. So therefore, this is wrong. Because if you wrap it with an insulator, it's going to trap heat for a longer time. It's going to prevent it from losing it to the outside environment. Okay, so because insulator is a poor conductor of heat, it's not able to allow heat to pass through it quickly. No. Alright, so let's look at plastic sheet. Same thing, plastic sheet is plastic. So similarly to the towel is also an insulator. Okay. Next, the metal bowl. Metal bowl, as we all know, is a good conductor of heat. So I'm going to write here. Okay, it's good to write insulator of heat as well. Alright, so because metal is a good conductor of heat, it will allow heat to pass through it easily. So if you pour the tea into the metal bowl, the heat is going to pass through the metal bowl very quickly, and the metal bowl is at the same time going to lose the heat to the surrounding very quickly. So therefore, this is the correct answer. Okay, but let's look at number 4 to be sure. So same thing, place the cup into a rubber container. So because rubber is actually a poor conductor of heat or an insulator of heat, it is also going to retain the heat and prevent the cup of tea from cooling down faster. Alright, so the correct answer should be 3.